श्री दत्त गुरुवे नमः। श्री 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 विठलानंद गुरुवे नमः। चैप्टर 11 श्री गणेशाय नमः। श्री सरस्वत्यै नमः। श्री गुरु birth of Sri Narasimha Saraswati. An account of a Brahmani has been given in the 8th chapter. She was worshipping Sri Shankar devotedly in the evening on Shani Pradosha, 12th day of a fortnight falling on Saturday. She died in course of time and took the next birth in a Brahmin family at Karanja in Berar. Her name was Amba Bhavani. She was married to a Brahmin youth Madhava, who was also a devotee of Sri Shiva. As per her nature of the previous birth, Amba Bhavani worshipped Sri Shiva along with her husband devotedly. She became pregnant when she was 16 years old. Customary ceremonies were performed in the 3rd and 5th months. She used to have good desires. She advised people with high principles. Filing of oti, putting of corn, coconut, etc. in the open side of the sari worn by a woman. In the 7th month, and Srimanti was also observed. After completing 9 months, a son was born to her. The baby uttered Om from the very birth. People wondered to see this. The astrologers foretold he will be a great ascetic and Jagadguru. He will not marry, but will be known and revered all over the earth. Being an incarnation of God, He will wipe off all your miseries and fulfill your desires. The parents of the child were very much pleased to hear this, and they gave money and clothes to the Brahmins. In order that the baby may not suffer from the evil eye of any person, lemon and salt were waved on him and thrown away. He was named Shaligram Dev, but his pet name was Narahari. He was later publicly known as Narasimha Saraswati. One day, Amba told her husband that there was not sufficient milk in her breast for their baby. So let us have a feeding nurse or a sheep. Hearing this, the baby smiled and just touched the right pap of its mother. Immediately, milk sprang out in 32 teats and her clothes became wet. Knowing that the baby was an incarnation of God, the parents bowed to him. The mother put the baby in a cradle and sang lullaby songs, but the baby would prefer to lay down on the floor and play cheerfully. The child became 1 year old, but it did not utter any other words except Om. The parents were anxious to see that the child speaks other words also. As days passed on, they were afraid of his being dumb. Some would say he has all the knowledge, but purposefully he does not speak. The child became 7 years old. The parents could not know how to celebrate his thread ceremony. As they were Brahmins, the thread ceremony was most essential. They worshipped Gauri, observed Pradosh and other fasts, but they were of no avail. They were now anxious to know how to make the child recite Gayatri Mantra, the mantra in prayer of the sun god. Om Siddhakriya Babaji Namaha Om. Om Siddhakriya Babaji Namaha Om. Which a Brahmin boy learns at the time of his thread ceremony. Seeing these parents in dejected mood, the son would approach them and try to console them. Once he held an iron bar in his hand, and instantly it was turned into a gold bar. Seeing this, the parents were astonished. They gave him some more iron, and that too was turned into gold. Then the parents asked the son when and how he would speak. He moved his hand around his chest and loin and expressed that when the sacred thread would be worn and nunj grass would be tied around his loin, he would speak. The parents were much pleased and they started enthusiastically the preparations for his thread ceremony. Still some doubted the success of the function. The parents invited all the relatives, friends and learned Brahmins for the function. The ceremony started. On the first day, chowl, shaving the hair on the head, and dinner took place. Next day, after the bath of the boy, the sacred thread was put on his left shoulder. The boy dined with his mother and other boys of his age. The father then uttered Gayatri Mantra in the ears of the boy, Narahari, who recited it in his mind. The mother then came with alms. After offering the first alms, the mother asked the boy to recite Rigveda, the first of the 4 Vedas. Narahari recited Agni Mile, etc. After giving the second alms, the mother asked Narahari to recite Yajurveda. Narahari recited Yajurveda, Ishitva, etc. After the third alms, Narahari recited Agna Ayahi from Samaveda, the third Veda. Thus people realized that Narahari had the knowledge of all the Vedas and they all bowed to him with reverence. Narahari then said to his mother, "You have asked me to beg for alms. I would, therefore, live on begging. So allow me to go to visit the holy places." Hearing this, the parents were much aggrieved. The mother fell on the ground senseless. After recouping, she said, "We expected that you would take care of us. So far, due to our misfortune, you are not speaking. Now, seeing that you can speak, we are much delighted and we think that our devotion to God has been fruitful. But now you are talking of leaving us and this makes us very uneasy." Narahari told, "You need not be sorry. You shall have 4 sons and they will look after you very obediently." So saying, he placed his palm over her head. She instantly recollected her previous life and saw Sripada Sri Vallabha standing before her. She bowed to him humbly. Narahari raised her head and said, "Mother, keep this a secret. We sannyasis keep ourselves aloof from family life. As I have to do my mission, please allow me to go too." Mother said, "Dear son, do not go leaving us alone. No religion asks one to be an ascetic in such a tender age. You should have Brahmacharya ashrama for 12 years. The second is Grahastha ashrama, the most important in all the 4 ashrams. After going through the third ashram, that is Vanaprastha ashram, one becomes liable for the 4th ashram, that is Sannyas ashram. So say the Shastras. So study Vedas in the Brahmacharya ashram. Later on, get yourself married and have the pleasures of the family life. Then perform sacrifices and thereafter become a sannyasi. But it is not desirable to be a sannyasi in the childhood." Sri Dattaya Guruve Namaha, Sri Sripada Sri Vallabhaya Namaha, Sri Nrsimha Saraswatye Namaha. 11th chapter completed. Digambara, Digambara, Sripada Vallabha Digambara. 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 Digambara, Digambara, Avadhuta Chintana Digambara. Digambara, Digambara, Sripada Vallabha Digambara. Digambara, Digambara, Avadhuta Chintana Digambara. Sri Sri Gurubhyo Namaha, Sri Datta Guruve Namaha, Sri Sripada Vallabhaya Namaha, Sri 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 Vithalananda Saraswati Guruve Namaha. Chapter 12th. Sri Ganeshaya Namaha, Sri Saraswatye Namaha, Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Narahari becomes Sri Narasimha Saraswati. Narahari said, "This body is perishable. What is its guarantee? So long one has sound body, one should act virtuously. Your advice is for them who have won victory over death. They can say they will follow religion later. No one should do religious deeds in the childhood. So, one should do religious deeds in the childhood. There are 3 stages of life: the childhood, the youth, and the old age. But it is not certain when one will die. Yamaraj, god of death, is counting every moment of man's life, day and night. Knowing that the life is running fast, those who do not lead religious and virtuous life are like beasts, house, property, wife, children, mother, husband. Nothing is eternal. Old age kills a man just as a crocodile devours him. Therefore, the wise man should do virtuous deeds in young age. Why do you then prevent me from going? This life is like a dream. As a power dries in air, the body of a man is getting more and more dry day by day. This body may perish in a moment. Mother said, "Dear child, you are advising me. You told me that I would have 4 sons, so you should stay with me till I have at least 1 son. If you go disregarding me and my request, I would give up my life instantly." Narahari smiled and said, "What I have said will not be otherwise. However, after you get 2 sons, let me go. Then I shall not stay here. I promise to stay here for 1 year." Thus Narahari lived there happily. All people wondered to see that a boy of 7 knows all the Vedas and can teach the same. Grown-up learned persons also came to him to learn Vedas and Shastras. His mother became pregnant. After 9 months, she gave birth to 2 handsome sons. The parents were glad to have 2 more sons. By the end of 1 year, the 2 babies became 3 months old. Narahari told his mother that her desire was fulfilled. She would get 2 more sons and they will all live happily. Om Siddhakriya Babaji Namaha. Om Siddhakriya Babaji Namaha. She should now permit him to leave house and live as per sannyasa dharma. The parents bowed to Narahari and said, "You are our family god. We cannot say anything before you. Please forgive us if we have spoken any harsh words, thinking you to be our son. Our devotion to Sri Shankar has materialized. You made us glorious. When shall we see you again?" Narahari told, "I shall be before you whenever you remember me. You will have 1 daughter and 2 more sons. You will have no miseries, and in the end you will attain the best place in Parloka. I have now to proceed to Badrinarayan to meet Siddhu, so please allow me to go." The parents, males and females of the town, walked with Narahari. Some said, "See how a brahmachari is going for penance. He is an incarnation of God. Else, at such tender age of only 7, how can he know all the 4 Vedas?" All others bowed to him and returned. The parents still followed Narahari, who then appeared before them in the form of Sripad Sri Vallabha. The parents put their heads on his feet, and then Narahari immediately went away. Narahari started for Badri Narayan. On the way, he reached the holy Kasi. He did penance here and saw the Vishweshwar. He also practiced here all the kinds of yogas. Many sannyasis also observed penance at this holy place. Narahari showed great proficiency in yoga. Many sannyasis came to see him. There had been one old sannyasi named Krishna Saraswati who had realized Brahma. He also showed respect for Narahari. He said to all the sannyasis, "He is not an ordinary human being, but he is an incarnation of God and deserves respect from all. Let us request him to be a sannyasi and bless the people." Accordingly, all went to him and said, "It will be better if you now accept sannyas diksha as per religious rules and accept worship and respect from us and favor us with your blessings." Sannyasis are despised in this Kali Yuga. Though there are different means of devotion, sannyas in particular is dishonored. Sri Shankaracharya rejuvenated sannyas dharma in the 7th century, but now Kali being more influential, the sannyas is being degenerated. So you please rejuvenate it. Narahari considered to the request and accepted sannyas diksha from Sri Krishna Saraswati. Namadarak interrupted, "When Narahari himself was Sri Guru Dattatreya incarnate, why did he have another Guru?" Sri Siddha told, "In former days, Vasishtha was the Guru of Sri Rama and Santipani was the Guru of Sri Krishna. In the same way, Krishna Saraswati became Guru of Narahari, and hereafter he was known as Sri Narasimha Saraswati. In human life, human customs are to be followed, and so Narahari approached the well-known aged yeti, that is sannyasi, Krishna Saraswati, and accepted him as his Guru. Sri Shankara is the first Guru, Sri Vishnu the second, Brahmadev is the third. After these followed Vasishtha, Parasar and Vyas, who was the incarnation of Sri Vishnu. Thereafter Sukha, Gaudapada, Govinda Guru, Shankaracharya, Vishwarupavarya, Dhyan Bodhigiriya, Giriraj, Ishwar Tirth and Bharati Tirth succeeded one after the other. Thereafter Vidyaranya, Sripada Muni, Vaitya Tirtha, Maliyananda, Dev Tirtha, Saraswati Tirtha, Saraswati Yadavendra, and his disciple was Krishna Saraswati. Such is the line of succession of Gurus. After some time, Sri Guru went to Badri Narayan with many followers. Taking a round of the Marugiri and seeing the holy places of Navakand, Sri Guru came to Ganga Sagar. He then went by the bank of Ganga and came to Prayag. A learned Brahmin Madhav saw him there. Sri Guru initiated him with sannyas and named him Madhav Saraswati. Later on, Sri Guru had many more followers. Sri Dattaya Gurave Namaha, Sri Sripada Sri Vallabhaya Namaha, Sri Nrsimha Saraswati Namaha. 12th chapter completed. Digambara, Digambara, Sripada Vallabha Digambara. 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 Digambara, Digambara, Avadhuta Chintana Digambara. Digambara, Digambara, Sripada Vallabha Digambara. Digambara, Digambara, Avadhuta Chintana Digambara. Sri